Hello everyone. So I've been following the missing Cal City West boys case since the beginning. It was Steve from AV Watchmen who first got me interested in this case as a viewer. Since then, I've started my own channel and I would like to deep dive further into the case now that arrests have been made and developments are ongoing. In the last few days, there has been arrests made, and today, Trezell and Jacqueline West have appeared in court for their arraignment hearing. kGTV Online states, 15 months after they stood in front of their California City home begging for help, finding their two young adopted sons, Trezell and Jacqueline West on Thursday pleaded not guilty to murder in the boys' deaths. So, both Jacqueline and Trezell West are being represented by different attorneys. I felt it was important to get an insight into who these people are. I seen that kGTV News 17 also reported that Trezell West and Jacqueline West are being represented by different attorneys, Timothy Hennessy and Alexia Torres Stallings. I have decided to do a little digging into these defence attorneys and see what I could find on the internet relating to the two lawyers. Alexia Torres Stallings is representing Jacqueline West. According to Torres.com, Alexia Torres Stallings is a defence attorney at the office of David A. Torres Associates, a criminal defence firm emphasising in all state and federal cases for over 25 years. This office specialises in practice areas such as DUIs, domestic violence, major vendor narcotics charge, sex crimes, robbery and theft, impungement, internet crimes, unlawful entry, espionage, white-collar crimes, conspiracy and terrorism. I don't see any crimes against children directly on that list. Obviously cover them sort of crimes. In 2014, Alexia was admitted to the Federal Criminal Defence Act panel, where she serves as an attorney of record for initial appearances and detention hearings. In 2015, she was admitted to the Indigent Defence panel in Kern County, where she serves as an attorney on conflict cases. She has been a member of the Kern County Bar Association since 2012. She is currently serving as the president of the Women's Lawyer section of the bar. All of this information can be found on the Torres Associates website online. Representing Trezell is Timothy Hennessy, who is a defence attorney for the Hennessy Law Group. The Hennessy Law Group website page states that Tim Hennessy is the founder of the Hennessy Law Group. He is currently a member of the Kern County Indigent Defence Panel and the California Eastern District's Federal Defence Panel. He has previously worked at the Sacramento County Public Defender's Office, Monterey County Public Defender's Office, and the Kern County Public Defender's Office. In his last full year of employment, he was voted top deputy defender by Bakersfield magazine. He has dedicated his entire career to fighting for unrepresented and trying to make a positive impact on the criminal justice system. He prides himself on using his skills to serve the indigent accused and strives to give every client, regardless of the crimes accused and charges levied, their fair day in court. It looks like Tim specialises in violent crimes, homicide, sex crimes, criminal processes, DUI felonies. All of this information can be found on the Hennessy Law Group website. So according to KGAT 17, Tim Hennessy has also represented Matthew Queen, a suspect in the Bakersfield 3 case, which features similar themes regarding children. I found this footage of Matthew Queen stood with Tim in his pre-trial hearing. I'll play the footage.
In what has become known as the Bakersfield 3 murder case. At a readiness hearing today, Kern County Superior Court confirmed that Matthew Queen's trial will begin February 28th. It's possible a courtroom will be assigned on that date. Pre-trial motions will then be heard and a jury eventually selected. The 45-year-old Queen and ex-girlfriend Bailey Despot allegedly tortured and killed Micah Holsenbake back in 2018. Holsenbake's severed arm was found months later in the Kern River, and his skull was recovered last year east of the overflow parking lot of Piles Boys Camp. Prosecutors also brought torture and murder charges against Bailey Despot, but she has been missing since 2018.
So you can get a little bit of an insight into who Matthew Queen really is and who Tim Hennessy is as a defence lawyer. I find it interesting that this is the type of character Tim Hennessy represented as recently as June 2020. I might have a look further into that case and see what the outcome was, because to be honest, I'd never heard of it until today. It clearly looks like both attorneys are from different practices, but are both in support of indigent defendants, meaning people who have little to no money and qualify for a public defender. I am not sure if this is the case for Trezell and Jacqueline, but I find it interesting as they still own a home with repayments which have supposedly been kept up with. That's speculative. I couldn't find any factual information on whether they were found indigent, so I'm going to put a question mark over that for now. If I find out any more information about these lawyers, or about their status of being indigent, or whether these lawyers are just going to be there for the initial hearings, like has been seen in the Barry Morphew case, for example, I will let you know. So the trial is scheduled for May 23rd, 2022. The trial will be starting on May 23rd, 2022, because there hasn't been any preliminary hearings. This is because it went to a grand jury indictment, and it's like you heard the prosecutor saying in the press conference, this is a quicker way of getting them into trial. So we haven't had all the motions in the prelim, and I'm looking forward to justice for the boys. So this has been Gypsy Lou, True Crime 2. Please tune in again. Thank you.